This is the White Raven. Some schools teach lessons, others teach fears. Rain hammered the windshield as Daniel Mercer pulled into the cracked parking lot of Blackwood Boarding School. The building loomed in the darkness like a forgotten cathedral. Every window was broken. Vines climbed the stone walls. The school had been abandoned for nearly 40 years after a mysterious fire claimed the lives of several students. In 3 days, demolition crews would reduce it to rubble. Daniel, a documentary filmmaker, smiled at the camera. Tonight, we're spending one last night inside Blackwood Boarding School before it's gone forever. Behind him stood his crew. Emily, the sound engineer, Marcus, the cameraman, Olivia, the historian who had spent months researching the school, and Ben, their producer. 5 people, one abandoned school. The front doors opened with surprising ease. The smell hit them immediately: dust, rotten wood, old books, and something else. Chalk, fresh chalk. Marcus frowned. That smell shouldn't be here. Inside, everything remained exactly as it had been decades ago. Rows of lockers, faded glass schedules, children's artwork still hanging on the walls, as though everyone had simply walked away. Emily pointed her microphone down the hallway. Listen. Silence. Absolute silence. No birds, no wind, nothing. Olivia stopped beside a faded photograph. It showed dozens of smiling children wearing identical uniforms. She frowned. There are supposed to be 64 students in this picture. Daniel looked closer. I only count 63. At precisely 8 o'clock p.m., the school bell rang. Clang! The sound echoed through every hallway. Everyone froze. Marcus whispered, did someone just? Clang! 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 The bell continued ringing. Ben laughed nervously. There isn't even electricity. Every classroom door slowly creaked open by itself. Daniel forced a smile. Perfect. He raised the camera. This is exactly why people love haunted places. Room 12. Tiny desks, broken windows, an old blackboard. Written across it in fresh white chalk were 4 words: Welcome back to class. Emily stared. I swear that wasn't there. Marcus reviewed the footage. The blackboard had been black only seconds earlier. Another bell rang, this one closer, much closer. Footsteps, tiny footsteps. running through the hallway, children laughing. Daniel rushed outside. Nothing. Parking lot was empty. When he returned, his crew was gone. Every hallway stood empty. Emily? No answer. Marcus? Silence. Then, morning announcements crackled through the ancient speakers. Good morning, students. Static. Please report your classrooms immediately. Daniel checked his watch. 8 o'clock p.m. Yet sunlight suddenly streamed through the windows. The hallways weren't abandoned anymore. Students walked past him wearing old fashioned uniforms. Teachers carried books. Doors slammed. Lockers closed. No one acknowledged him. It was as though he didn't exist. Daniel stumbled backward. A little boy stopped, looked directly at him, smiled. You'll be late. Everything disappeared. Darkness again. Silence. He found Marcus sitting alone in the library. Marcus looked confused. Why are we here? Daniel frowned. What do you mean? Marcus blinked. I I don't remember. Minutes later, Emily asked the same question. Then Ben, then Olivia. Each of them seemed unable to remember why they had entered the school. Olivia suddenly discovered an old attendance ledger. She opened it. Every page listed the names of former students until the final page. 5 names had appeared in fresh ink: Daniel Mercer, Emily Ross, Marcus Hale, Ben Carter, Olivia Grant, present. The school bell rang again. Every classroom door slammed shut. At once, the crew ran toward the exit. The front doors refused to open. Ben screamed as invisible hands grabbed his backpack. Daniel pulled him free. Behind them, children began filling the hallways. Dozens, then hundreds, standing silently, watching. None of them blinked. One little girl stepped forward. The teacher's waiting. The lights flickered on. Every student slowly turned toward room 14. Its door stood open. Inside, a teacher waited with her back to them, writing names on the chalkboard. She stopped. Without turning around, she spoke. You're late. The teacher finally faced them. Her face was blackened by fire. Her eyes were empty sockets. Yet, she smiled. Take your seats. Every ghost child repeated together. Take your seats. The crew fled through a second floor window, crashing into the muddy courtyard below. As they scrambled to their van, the school bell rang one final time. Then silence. 3 days later, demolition crews arrived. Bulldozers tore through the front wing. When workers broke open the building, they discovered dozens of tiny desks arranged neatly in rows. Each desk held a perfectly preserved notebook. Every notebook belonged to a child who had died in the fire. One notebook lay alone on the teacher's desk. Its pages were blank until the foreman opened it. Written in fresh ink were five names: Daniel, Emily, Marcus, Ben, Olivia. Beneath them, one sentence: absent for now. That night, a salvage worker searched the rubble for anything worth keeping. Half buried beneath the collapsed foundation, he found a heavy iron door. It shouldn't have been there. Carved into it was the strange symbol of a single eye inside a broken circle. As he brushed away the dirt, the eye slowly opened and blinked. The camera cuts to the demolition site the following morning. Workers clear away the last pile of rubble where Blackwood Boarding School once stood. One worker pauses. There's something down there. Beneath the foundation lies an old iron door untouched by the collapse. Its surface is carved with a strange symbol, an eye inside a broken circle. The foreman reaches out and brushes away decades of dirt. A low, metallic groan echoes from below. The door slowly unlocks itself. Before anyone can react, a deafening school bell rings one last time. Wow, interesting this symbol and this door where it shouldn't have been, don't you think? This was the White Raven. Thank you for listening. If you liked the story, please hit the like and notification buttons, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and if you have a story and you would like it narrated here, send it to thewhiteravenstories@gmail.com. This was the White Raven. Till next time.